Hello Penguinauts, I'm the Beardy Penguin and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as Nationalist Spain. When we last left off, we were helping the Germans with Operation Barbarossa, and they have certainly done a lot better than they did in reality. It's the beginning of 1942 and they've actually achieved Barbarossa's initial objectives. We've captured Moscow, we've captured Leningrad, and we're on the way to Stalingrad. Hopefully that'll go a little better than it did in reality. We're essentially playing the role of Army Group South, as you can see. So we're about to push through the Crimea, and then we're going to link up here, push for Stalingrad, and take the Caucasus. I'm going to try and ask Germany if I can have some of the territory so I get a bit more of the war score. But we'll do that in a minute. On the other hand, Japan's getting their asses kicked by the Soviets over here, which is kind of to be expected. There's a reason why Japan didn't declare war on the Soviets in reality. Battles of Kharkhin Gol certainly didn't bode well for them. They weren't stupid. Well, they were kind of stupid. They declared war on the US, didn't they? But yeah, I don't think they're at war with the US actually at this point. They haven't done Pearl Harbor, have they? No. So yeah, no Pearl Harbor. They've gone for the Northern Expansion Doctrine, which is a bit interesting. So I was pretty sure I was on... Oh no, they're about to strike the US. No, they do want to strike the USA. Okay, they're just doing Pearl Harbor a little bit later. On the other hand, our Africa campaign is going very, very well. We've pretty much captured the Suez at this point, and then we're going to try and push the Allies out of North Africa entirely. We'll take all this Free French territory, which will probably go automatically to the Vichy French, which is annoying. But oh well, Italy's getting all this territory because they refuse to give any of it to me because they're really... I don't know, Mussolini's just a bit of a twat, isn't he? And yeah, they're doing pathetically against the Greeks, but I'm not really inclined to help them. On the other hand, we've got paratroopers sitting in England. I want to bring them back and invade Norway with them, because Norway doesn't really have much in the way of an army. I think a surprise parachute invasion, well, yeah, surprise airborne invasion could actually be successful if we get those guys back up to regular. Because Germany declared war on them, but then just didn't do Operation Weserübung, which is a bit weird. I mean, they conquered Denmark, but not Norway for some reason. So we'll go do that for them soon enough. But yeah, I think, yeah, we can just unpause. We're getting our troops into position for this little campaign here. So there we go, still getting troops in position. How are our medium tanks? They're doing alright. How's our supply situation? Still don't have a massive stockpile of infantry equipment. We are starting to build it up though, now we're not pushing. So we'll start training some new infantry divisions soon enough. Right, we're in position. We've got most of our troops in position. I think we might as well just start pushing. We need to maintain some momentum. Here we go. And look at this. Oh, fall of Cairo! Italian soldiers entered Cairo. These guys are Spanish? It's just because the bloody Italians are getting the territory. Bastards. Yeah, this is me capturing this. Mussolini's so incompetent he can't even conquer Yugoslavia and Greece by himself, let alone the entirety of North Africa. We've actually sent a lot of troops into the North African campaign, haven't we? Yeah. It'd be cool if we could capture this port, though. But to be honest, I think the AI is doing a pretty good job there, so we'll just leave them to it. And keep having a look at the Eastern Front. So, yeah, we're just steamrolling the Soviets at this point. We've got so much momentum. I don't think there's really much they can do. I mean, I think the AI Germany could have actually done this themselves. And that's the weird thing. I've never seen AI Germany beat the Soviets, but when we joined the war, they were already well towards their initial objectives of Barbarossa. We just sort of gave them a bit of a helping hand. So, I don't know. Oh, for Sevastopol, there we go, the Crimea has fallen, just lightning speed. We don't even have any tanks, but I guess the Germans are supplementing our tank forces. Hello, guys. It looks like it's deleted their front line for some reason. Get on that front line. And then push through to there, like so. Okie dokie. And I need to extend this front line to like there. Actually, no, not yet. We'll wait until we link up our front lines. So we'll wait until we push to here and we've got a linked up front line, then we'll stretch it up to there and take Stalingrad and the Caucasus. That's what we'll do. In the meantime, Germany, I would like control of the Crimea. I would also like control of all this territory here, so I actually get it when we conquer it. Yeah, thank you, Germany. So now we're actually going to get control of the territory that we conquer from now on, which is very, very nice. Also, let's see if we can get a chunk of Romania, because we conquered Romania ourselves. Oh, hello, we've got 3 dockyards now. What can we stick them on? Heavy cruisers. Go for it. Let's put convoys to the bottom of the priority list. And also we need to import some more steel from Vichy, France. That's fine. Hello, we are importing too much rubber. That's all our synthetic refineries for you. We can stop importing from Brazil now, and actually import a lot less from Japan. Oh, we're still importing too much rubber. Check that out! Apparently we're importing too much steel as well. That's weird. And there we go! Check that out. Let's ask Germany for control of more state. I want this territory. Yeah! Thank you, Germany. See, Germany's alright with giving us territory, unlike bloody Italy. Because we're actually a useful ally. Whereas Italy just isn't. How's that going? Yeah, it's fine. We can cut off their port there and capture the rest of this territory. This is going quite well. We've got 3 military factories now. We need more artillery, actually. You can just stick it on them. There we go. And we need more resources as well. Oh my god, we've got loads of oil now. Hell yes. That's all this oil from Romania. Which I'm not going to bother garrisoning, because, yeah, the war's going to be over before we actually manage to train any military police to get over there and try and stop them sabotaging their own refineries. So we'll just leave it. Why didn't we get the Crimea? I thought we asked for control of that. Are you guys heading across? You guys should be. No, going across this way. Can you not go straight across? Could have sworn you can just cross here. What? Oh, it's because there's a Soviet fleet there. I didn't realise that was a thing. But yeah. They've got a Soviet fleet here, so we can't just wade across. Oh. Okay. Didn't realise that was a thing. Let's just delete that front line then. I hope they don't push back. But yeah, we'll just push down to there. This way, I guess. That's quite alright. There we go. So we want to sort of shorten our front line. Well, not shorten, but have our front line go to around there. And push for that. And get them all on that front line. There we go! Yeah, and now we're getting all the territory, which means get more war score, and we should get more on the peace deal. Right, let's check on our paratroopers. There they are. Actually, we'll wait till they all get up to regular. And then we'll send them back across the channel and just hope they don't get sunk. Why is our navy deployed? I'm not entirely sure. I think the Italian navy's already kicked the ass of the British, somehow. But yeah, they don't really need to be deployed, so let's send them back to Mercia. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing that, but I must have set them doing that a while back. Our navy is actually growing in size quite a bit. When do we get our first battleship? When's it going to be complete? 8th of July. Oh, mid this year we get our, well, second battleship. We lost one in the early days of the war, didn't we? Oh, hello. Okay, first of all, let's just crush all this territory. And then let's get... I want to get like 3 of these. That's 2. Okay, that's good enough. You and you. I want you to be on this front line. Do that. And there we go. So we'll capture all this and sort of even up our front lines a bit. It's the problem with letting the AI do things, is things sort of get out of hand if you're not micromanaging them all the time. Saying that, they're doing very well over here in Russia. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's get this front line going all the way up to near Stalingrad, because we're going to need to be taking Stalingrad soon. Hopefully that won't be too much trouble. But yeah, we've got the River Don here serving as a bit of a natural barrier for them, so they're digging in there. So we're probably going to have to push sort of round and up this way, take Stalingrad from the south. something like that. But if we manage to grab the Caucasus ourselves, all of our oil problems are going to be solved. And Germany's going to have to import oil from us, which is pretty damn awesome. And Germany's holding the Crimea for us, which is very nice of them. Okie dokie. It's all going rather well, actually, isn't it? I mean, as long as we manage to defeat most of our enemies before the US gets called into the war by Japan, which is a bit worrying, hopefully we'll be alright. But I mean, this is a separate war, the whole... the Soviet war is a different war to the war against the Allies. Oh, I love this. When the Soviet Union annexes Tanatuva, it's a tiny little country, like over here somewhere. Little purple country. There's Reddit just loves this announcement. There was a guy who did a world conquest as Tanatuva, and the title of it was just "Say Tanawat again, I dare you." Yeah, because just nobody knows where it is or what it is. It's quite amusing. The Japanese are starting to do all right over here. Yeah, I mean, they conquered China, which is interesting. They're actually fighting in Burma now. And actually, they're not doing bad. They've conquered quite a bit of Burma. Yeah, and there's Siam. But, yeah, as long as they can hold off the Soviets and tie down a bunch of their divisions, I mean, that's the biggest advantage. In reality, if they... You know, it was the Siberian reinforcements, you know, very well trained, well equipped winter divisions sitting in Siberia waiting for a Japanese attack. They were one of the critical factors in the defense of Moscow. So the Japanese actually tying down those divisions is very, very important. Can you just crush them for me? Thank you, darling. Oh, can you grab that port, please? And then that'll cut off these units. As long as I don't capture that port, but hopefully they won't. Yeah, it should be alright. I want one of those divisions to just stay where you are. Oh, okay, they've captured it, never mind. There we go! We're sort of straightening up our front lines a little bit, get rid of this little pocket sitting behind us, and then we'll push on Stalingrad and the rest of the Caucasus. How are our paratroopers doing? Almost trained. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on them. How is the Africa Corps? I usually don't have this many theatres going on at once, but I guess the better I get at Hearts of Iron 4, the more I don't know, I guess like the more things I want to have going on at once, like a proper war effort, have multiple theatres. When I first played Hearts of Iron 4, I would have one invasion at a time, and no more. Okay, that was my, yeah, because I just couldn't think and manage more than one invasion at a time, but I guess when you get better at it, it's not too difficult. Right, we do not need this many divisions just protecting this little front line here. So let's get a bunch of these and get them over here for this main push. We just need them to hold the line against the British here. We're not going to push them down into Sudan for a little while. So yeah, get them onto that front line and get them doing that. I think we're pretty much ready to start pushing. Yeah, just push, guys. Okay, well they're alright in some places, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Once their reinforcements arrive, they'll do alright. Right, how's Caucasus going? Okay, we crushed all those things. Right, so let's actually sort this out now. So we've crossed the River Don down here, so I guess what we want to do is we want to take Stalingrad, push them all the way back to the Volga, use that as a natural line of defense, and we want to take the entirety of the Caucasus. Push all the way down to Baku. There we go. I mean, this was the entirety of Case Blue, the Germans' 1942 offensive, and we're trying to do it in like a couple of months. It just shows how much better the war is going for us than it did for the Germans. Alright, now let's go! Let's start pushing for those objectives, shall we? Oh, I think we need to delete this front line. This offensive line, sorry. There we go. Now they're pushing. Oh, green arrows. Even when we're pushing across the River Don, we're winning against Soviet tank. We don't even have any tanks yet. Anyway. Yeah, God, it's taken so long to train these tank divisions. Hopefully they'll improve with time, because we're going to start needing a lot more tank divisions. So you can get away with not having tank divisions for quite a few years, but you get to 43, 44, and really it's going to start to bite. Especially considering we're probably going to backstab the German Reich at some point. Military youth, hello! We were going down this part of the tree, weren't we? Paramilitarism. Oh, division training time minus 10%. Wonderful. I love that. And there we go. Look how much manpower we have now. Oh, we just need the equipment, really. But obviously we're using a lot of equipment since we're fighting on the freaking Eastern Front. So you can't really afford to be training lots of new infantry divisions. Yeah, we don't have a huge stockpile. I'll see how many we can actually train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 before we start having problems. So we'll start training 12. We'll do that. And we'll train those in Catalonia, who aren't after independence at this point in time, but at the moment, in reality, they might well be pushing for it. Well, no, they are pushing for it, but they might well get it. Hello, Stalingrad! It's only got one tank division defending it. Oh, if we can take Stalingrad, just like, as if it was just like a name on a map, that would be amazing. Just yoink Stalingrad, instead of the month-long struggle it was in reality. Please tell me we can do that. That'd be so funny. That'd be the biggest middle finger to Stalin. Also, why have we not got the Crimea? I asked for the Crimea. There we go. We have the Crimea now. Yeah, and that means we have some free dockyards. Woo! We don't actually have any capital ships to put those dockyards on. Also, why are you on auto? Go into L surface fleet. There we go. Oh, we only have like an extra one, so we'll just stick them on convoys. You never go wrong with that. What did we research? Oops. What did we finish researching? I have no idea. Probably excavation or something. Right. We should probably start with atomic research. That gives us minus 2% research time, and also we probably need to get going with that since it's 42 already, and that's a 1940 tech. So we'll start pushing down there. It's just we had so much other stuff to do. So yeah, and also this is going so unbelievably well now. Just aggressively execute. I want attacking across the front line. Get pushing as fast. Yeah, look at that. Just steamrolling at this point. They just don't have enough troops to defend the whole front line, and also the front line against Japan, which is now actually going quite well. So as long as Japan doesn't do something stupid and declare war on the US, I think we have, you know, World War II in the bag, which is pretty nice. Yeah, look at that. Green arrows across the board. Oh, and Stalingrad! It's the Battle of Stalingrad, everyone! Here we go. Oh, this is a German division. Oh no, we are attacking it as well. Are we? No, it's the Germans. No, I want the glory. I want the glory. Attack! Get Spanish in Stalingrad! Come on! Someone in a previous episode, they put in the comments that the Spanish Blue Division was... Oh, the Germans got Stalingrad. Oh, they say that the Spanish Blue Division fought in Stalingrad. They didn't. The Spanish Blue Division fought... There we go. Fall of Stalingrad! Oh. Bloody wonderful. But yeah, the Spanish Blue Division, which was a bunch of Spanish volunteers that fought in the German army, they didn't fight in Stalingrad. They fought elsewhere on the Eastern Front, and also in Normandy. Well, that's the Blue Battalion. There's like the Blue Division, there's the Blue... It's different anyway. Spanish volunteers did fight in the German army. But yeah, they didn't fight at Stalingrad. Who did fight at Stalingrad were a lot of Romanians, and I believe some Hungarians. I'm not 100% sure about that, but definitely a lot of Romanians. Romania was blamed for the disaster at Stalingrad, although, let's be honest, it really was not their fault. They weren't given any anti-tank weaponry, so then when they got attacked by tank armies, you know, you can't really have expected them to hold out very well. And they really did hold out as the best they could with the equipment they had, which was not a lot of equipment. And, you know, for all the, you know, the Germans blaming them for their defeat, when the Germans got attacked, you know, later on, when they were closing the pocket around Stalingrad, and the Germans didn't have anti-tank weaponry, they did worse than the Romanians did. So, you know, blaming Romania for the disaster at Stalingrad is not entirely fair at all. Anyway, there we go. Well, no disaster at Stalingrad this time. We took it in less than a month. So, yeah, we're in March, and we've taken half the Caucasus and Stalingrad. Really not a bad effort at all, I don't think. I don't think we've really got many... wrong one. Many divisions on this front line really defending it. So I think we might as well start pushing them down into Sudan. Let's see if we can do that. Yep, we can. That's amusing. We could probably get air superiority over this region, actually, as well. That might help. Yeah, let's get some aircraft up. Why haven't we done that? We have so many aircraft now. We've been producing... Oh, look at that. Let's get air superiority over this region. I want you flying over. I want you doing air superiority. Yeah. Yeah, fly over North Africa. Perfect. Do we have air superiority over this region? I mean, we don't really need it, do we? But we might as well get it. I mean, we have aircraft, so... Yeah, let's put some aircraft up. 400 aircraft. We'll give this one our aces because they're going up against the Soviets. There we go. Get over the Kuban region, give me air superiority. Don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Probably because I was so precious about my aircraft because we used to have so few of them. But now our industry's exploded. We have a lot of aircraft, so we really should be using them. We should also really be producing some close air support. That hasn't been so important, really. But now I think it is. We need to actually research close air support to start with. And then, yeah. We need to research close air support and start building close air support. Because right now we only have fighters. As I said, we built our air industry from scratch. We had nothing. And we just needed nothing but fighters to try and gain a bit of air superiority to invade Britain. But now the situation is nowhere near as desperate as it was. So at least when this war is over, at least the war in the East, we need to have a massive reorganisation of our military and just sort of spend at least 20 minutes just sorting everything out. The thing is, we've got so much going on at once that sort of doing a mass reorganisation of my military at the same time would be a bit silly. They're flying over the Middle East. Do we need them over the Middle East right now? Can we get 400? Can we split this? Yeah, we can. I want you guys flying over this bit. Over Egypt. How's that going? Yeah, there we go. There's priority over Egypt. And there we go. Perfect. These attacks aren't going so well anymore, but as long as we keep the pressure up, should be alright. We'll get some reinforcements over here relatively soon. You guys need to just push faster. You could be surrounding these units. Come on, guys. Take the territory. Keep marching. No slacking in my military. We've almost taken the Caucasus as well. Wow. Yeah. Just the speed of our advance is ridiculous at this point. And then it's just victory point shopping, essentially, against the Soviets. 75% national unity. Usually it's higher than that. But how close are they to capitulation at this point? Let's have a look. Oh, very close. Let's have a look. 97% towards capitulation. Holy crap. I have to get 2% more of the victory points. Saying that, we've taken most of the main cities, so... yeah, that's going to actually be quite difficult. We have to find cities to take. Like, really obscure cities beyond the Urals, like Chelyabinsk and Sverdlovsk. Yep. those cities. Here we go, these guys are trained up now. Head across the channel. And try not to get sunk by the Royal Navy. That'd be useful. Oh, we have too much rubber again, and too much oil. Okay, this is us taking the Caucasus. We don't need to import any rubber now. Oh, that's awesome. And we can severely reduce the amount of also chromium we're importing. Oh, Caucasus resources, man. Beautiful. We still need more steel, though. The most common resource, and that's the one that we don't have enough of. If we'd been able to keep our French territory, this wouldn't be a problem, but instead we have to import from bloody Vichy France, which is annoying, but oh well. Enemy has air superiority over the western steppe. Ooh! We don't need our aircraft over the Kuban region anymore. So you can fly to... here? No, I think we'll have to send half of them here. And the other half there. And then get both of them flying over the western steppe. There we go. Try that. There we go. Air superiority is ours. Wonderful. We really don't need it anymore down here. If you just run for Baku, then we can actually surround all of these divisions. I mean, they're already absolutely smashed. Look how little organisation and supply they have fighting in the Caucasus Mountains. But if you take Baku, they're going to get no supply whatsoever, and then it's just going to be a case of mopping them up. Come on, guys, take all the territory. Come on. Get on with it. Yeah. Piece of cake. How's the S priority down here? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I mean, Britain's not even producing any aircraft anymore. We've conquered the motherland, so... Oh, we need to import a bit more oil. Okay. Oh, and now we need to import way less oil. Did we just capture Baku? Oh my god, we did, yes. Do we need to import any oil at all? Oh! We don't need to import any oil anymore. Self-sufficiency! Woo! Autarky. Wonderful. And now we're just overrunning the remainders of the Soviet troops down here. Look at that. Nationalist Spain owned Caucasus. Oh! That's so cool. This has gone so much better than I ever could have imagined. I thought this would be so much more difficult. But once we took Britain out of the equation, this has really not been all that difficult. What we have to do is eradicate the Free French from North Africa. Oh, look. Israel. Syria and all that. Ah, once the war's over, we'll draw them some nice geometric borders. Won't that make them happy? Because that went so well in reality, didn't it? Woo! Soviet Union has capitulated! Alright, so we got a pretty crappy amount of equipment from them. But since Germany had the most war score, they've been able to make demands first, so they've taken all of this territory. But what I can do is take the territory that I, well, captured. Treaty of Urumqi. German Reich took 96, National Spain took 36, Japan took 21, Xinjiang was annexed, the Soviet Union was annexed, Legionary of Romania was puppeted, New Mongol Empire was puppeted. Glorious! Look at that! That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And let's look at my little puppet. Oh! Look at that! It even has the same colour as me! Almost. Almost the same colour. Let's look at my little puppet state. Legionary Romania. Oh! Look at that. They can't become a colony. Oh no, I want to keep him as a puppet. Look at this. They're so cute! Look at them! Oh, look at the little puppet state! Oh! I just want to cuddle it. Puppet state more like puppy state. Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. Right. Who do you need to still defeat in the Allies? Let's have a look. We need to defeat probably the British Raj, right? Just the British Raj. So, now we have a corridor to the British Raj. Let's just select this entire army. And they're going to have to go down through the Himalayas, which we've found before is a complete slog. But if you just throw enough troops at it, anything can happen. Or we could declare war on Iran and Afghanistan and just go all the way through there. Which could work. How long will it take to justify against these guys? 25 days. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, otherwise we're going to take a lot of losses just pushing through this tiny front line here. So, what we will do is we'll... how many troops do we want pushing through here? I don't even know. Well, first of all, you guys just crush that. You dudes crush that. You dudes are doing alright down there. We got our aircraft here doing stuff. You go to there and then fly over to, well, Iran. That'd be nice. You guys, I want you to go here and fly over Afghanistan for now. Thank you. Okie dokie. So how many divisions do we want to do this? We'll have 14 divisions on this front line, and I want you with an offensive line like so. And then I want literally everyone else How do I want to select everyone else in the army. There we go, everyone else selected. Okay. And I want all you guys to go here. And I'm also going to want half of you on the border with Afghanistan. Why can't they enter this province? What's wrong with this? Why is this all demilitarized? That's weird. Anyway, yeah, I want half of you on this. Then I want 2 more front lines. So I want to capture all of Iran. We get a bit more oil from that as well. Can't go wrong with a bit of oil. And then I also want to capture all of Afghanistan. Let's just even up the borders in the Middle East, shall we? Let's just control all of this. And then we'll take India as well. Yeah! This could work. Justify war goal. I want to capture Tehran. 25 days. 25 days preparation before Operation Middle East. There we go. This is actually not a bad little idea. Oh, 110 days against them. Why does it take so little time against Iran? It's so long against Afghanistan. Huh. Well, we will justify against Afghanistan, but it'll take a lot longer. I guess. Oh well. Would it take less time if we tried to conquer a different part? If we... No, it's 110 days no matter what we do. Okay. Well, all of you get on that order then. And we'll delete that order. We'll invade Afghanistan later, because I will want to even up those borders a bit. But we'll just take Iran and we'll push through to the British Raj like so. Wunderbar! And yeah, now we just need to sort out all our military factories and all of our military and our trade and everything. So I'm going to get doing that because it's going to be long and tedious. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye!